Hey, what's up everybody? Awall here, bringing you some more Hearthstone ranked 1-star diamond, moving towards 2-star diamond. Masters, where you at? Using my Master Shaman deck. Most effective deck I've built so far. Post in the comments below, what decks are you using? What heroes are you using? Which ones are you seeing being the most effective in ranked right now? The most effective decks I've seen are Shaman decks and Priest decks, and some Speed Paladin decks are working really well, or Speed Druid decks are working really well. In general, Warrior decks are pretty weak, and also Warlock decks can be pretty weak, unless that Warlock can get into late game and just use his card draw advantage to take you out. So, decent starting hand. Got a nice minion disable, got a nice buff, as well as some taunt. So this is actually everything I could possibly ask for in a starting hand. So I will take it. I rarely get a hand that I don't like with this deck. It took a long time for me to perfect this one before I even hopped into ranked. And this is something that I would recommend for all of you guys before you get into ranked. Play with your deck once you feel like you have your quote-unquote final configuration. Play in unranked for a good 10 to 15 matches. And if you win at least 3 out of 4 in unranked, during that time, then you can move over to ranked. But if you're only winning about half of your matches in unranked, once you move over to ranked, it's definitely not going to go better. Silver and gold are fairly easy to plow through. They're about the same as unranked in my opinion, but once you move into platinum, it gets a little harder. Diamond, the bar gets raised massively. So I don't know how exactly they're distributing the different tiers on the ladder for this game. And this is a really strong opener. You guys see this strong opener? With 2 mana, with the Murloc Tidecaller, given that bonus damage here, this is a really strong opener. This appears to be a Warlock speed deck. It's obviously Murloc, but if it is a speed deck, this is going to be tough because my deck is oriented toward, good God, look how much they have on the board at turn 2. This is unbelievable. I might lose this game, like, I'm just calling it right now. I might lose this game because of how quickly they've assembled units on the board. Look at these +1 healths. I can't do anything about them. If I even try to do a Hex, can't even target them. That's how stealth works in this game, if you guys didn't already know that. I only have one play right now. Drop some Feral Spirits. And these Feral Spirits can't kill either of their attackers, but they can't be killed. So this is at least going to delay things a bit until I can get some more cards on the board. So, got a pretty fortunate draw right now, getting both of my Feral Spirits. Those are lifesavers. Those are probably some of the best cards I have. This deck is made to take down opponents. Oh my God! Gain +1 attack every time a Murloc is summoned. This is getting ridiculous. I could really use a Lightning Storm card, dealing 2 to 3 damage to the entire other side of the board. That would be the most convenient possible card right now. Can't count on it, so this is going to be very tough. I'm going to take a lot of damage early on. No doubt I will take a whole lot of damage early on. And actually, Warlock, I never thought about this before. Warlock seems to be a really smart choice if you're looking to do a speed deck. With that early card draw, yeah, you might be taking a lot of damage early game, but who cares? Okay, so I've got a difficult choice, not a decent choice, a difficult choice to make right now. Because next turn I can get my Doomhammer, but if I play the Feral Spirits and prevent more damage from coming in, the overload will prevent my Doomhammer from dropping. So I think that my best play, it's kind of a lame play, but just get a totem. Maybe it'll be a healing totem. Good, it's a healing totem. Not that the healing totem really matters. I'm just gonna take out their highest damage card. Or should I? Or should I just attack the Warlock? This is an interesting choice. They could just use their weak attacker to get me though, so we're gonna go ahead and blow it here on him and just clear out the board just a bit, and the healing totem's gonna do absolutely nothing. But just be there for later on when I need it and I buff it to do damage, say when I drop this Raid Leader or a Bloodlust card. God, this is pure Murloc madness. This turn already can do 6 damage already, so they're gonna take down my healing totem? Yeah, it's a good choice not to take down my healing totem. And I really like it when my opponents decide not to target my minions, because that's the entire strategy with this deck, is targeting minions, 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 minions. Okay, so Doomhammer. Since I have 2 Doomhammers in my hand, I have basically, well, actually, I do have a choice. The Doomhammer, I'm only going to be able to take out 1 Murloc Raider with it because it only does 2 damage, and these other 2 will live. Or I could play a Feral Spirit and then drop a Flame Tongue Totem in the middle and kill off anything that attacks. So I've got to play the Doomhammer though. Because I've got 2 of them and they've got 8 durability, I basically have no choice. So I'm going to take out 1 minion, bye-bye, and then I'm going to go ahead and attack their champ. So 16 damage potential with the Doomhammer. One of the best cards in the game. And next turn I have no choice but to drop a Feral Spirit just to hold off the onslaught for just a little bit longer. Down to 20 already. 20 life already. God, this is a ridiculous number of minions. And I'm also, of course I'm hoping, holy crap, able to fill the board so quickly. What card could he possibly have? No, he could have a low damage card. Okay, I see. He was thinking about using a low damage card to take me out. This is bad. I need a lightning storm like something fierce, and I didn't get it. Okay. Alright, so is my best choice right now using a double hexing, and then using my my Doomhammer to take out 2 of these opponents? Or is it to use a Feral Spirit and just hold off the attack for just a bit longer? He can kill me this next turn if I don't take some minions down. So I think I have to hex. At the very least, yeah, gotta take, yeah, at least he can't attack. This is the tough choice right now. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage that he can do to me this turn with no buffs. So if he's able to buff anything or do any additional damage, actually it's 8, 9 if I count those stealthers over there. This is a really, really risky play. So yeah, this is tough.
Elements guide me.
Just gonna take out the Taunter, that's all I can do. And I might lose this game. So this is a ridiculously powerful speed deck here. He attacks with everything. If he has any sort of buff, I'm done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. Never mind. I think he's gonna win the game regardless. +1 attack for every other Murloc. Look at this super Murloc taking me out. Alright guys, I'm not only gonna post wins on the channel, I'm also gonna show losses. This Warlock deck owned the crap out of me. Maybe I could have played better. Maybe I would have lasted longer if I had played that Feral Spirit earlier. But this deck was just too speedy for me to win. So take note, Warlock players. This was a perfect Murloc speed deck. Subscribe to this channel if you want to check out more Hearthstone. I got to get back to it. I need to pick up some W's here. This is pissing me off. See you in the next video.